We're here with Trevor from, what's your channel?
It's Model 3 Owners Club.
Yep, and we are here with Ryan. I was just testing you. You're right, you got it good. Ryan is a podcaster, and what's your channel?
Ride the Lightning.
So yours comes out once a week.
Sundays, 9 a.m.
Awesome. And everything Tesla, and it's a good, long, meaty show. You really
Yeah,
get
45 minutes to an hour wrap up every week. Absolutely.
And if you're wondering about Model 3 stuff, this guy knows everything.
Wow.
Pretty much. So you're going on the tour tomorrow.
Looking forward to it, yes.
You went on the tour today.
Yep.
What should he be looking for tomorrow on the tour?
Besides the stuff that I'm not supposed to talk
Right,
about.
just all the straight up stuff. What should he be looking for? He's on the tour, on that tram, like what?
Well, I mean, you know, they're going to do the tour inside the factory and just look for, you know, the obvious things that are kind of interesting. If you pay close attention, you might notice some things relating to the Model 3.
Read between the lines.
Yeah, you need to know what to look for. It's definitely happening. So I got some good glimpses of some stuff. So other than that, it's just look at the Model 3 that's on display there. It's the silver alpha from last year, and yeah, it's. I mean, when you see it in person in the daylight, yeah, it's a pretty spectacular car.
And you made the trip all the way out here from Toronto.
That's right.
Was it worth it?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, this is quite important to me to be able to come out here and see this. Wasn't too sure whether I was going to be able to make it, but it all worked out. It's, yeah, certainly worth it.
Now we also got to see the question and answer with Franz von Holzhausen today. How did you feel about that? How'd it go?
It was interesting. It's nice to see the man and talk and stuff, but a lot of what he said, it was something that, you know, I've kind of heard before. You know, his history and stuff. And
He didn't give away any secrets.
No, I mean, despite us trying to get something out of him, that he, you know, I mean, they're on message, and that's fine. But yeah, it was good. The food was great.
So Ryan, you're going to be there tomorrow. You're going to be able to ask any. Do you have any questions?
I sent in 5. They'd asked for them in writing ahead of time, so
they're not going to answer those. So
yeah, it's not,
when you do get your chance,
I will.
What's your? Would you got any questions?
Well, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I've got sort of questions ranging from design choices on the 3 to, you know, I even threw in a Model Y question that I figured he won't touch with a 10-foot pole, but you know, we'll go give it a shot and have fun regardless.
Now, what's interesting to me is that you two guys are Model 3, like this is your model, right?
Total fanboys.
Right.
This is the Tesla I've been waiting to afford for a long time. So.
And
yeah,
you've been kind of teased for a long time by watching S's and X's and Roadsters, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
And so this is like the car you're actually going to get to own. And so is it harder as we get closer and closer to the launch?
I'm sure it will get hard once they're on the road, and I'm just waiting for mine. But you know, for now, it's a try to be diligent about putting more into my Model 3 savings account every month. But yeah, I mean, I'm very lucky that I get to see S's and X's on a daily basis here in San Francisco. So they're always around. It's always great to see them. They always bring a smile to my face. And yeah, I mean, I definitely, when I lay down to sleep at night, I picture that delivery day. It's definitely, it's going to be something special for me for sure.
Now, if you heard at the launch that making a slight change in what you wanted in the car would mean that it would come 6 months earlier. So like say something you really wanted, like say in your case all-wheel drive, right? If you could get it 6 months earlier, would you say, forget it, I'll do rear-wheel drive to get it sooner?
In my case, I kind of have a lease obligation, so I'm not really, I mean, if I had the opportunity in the parking space to put the car, yeah, I would certainly get it. But at this point, I kind of have a lease obligation, so I'm not really under any pressure to really get the vehicle.
So you wait for what you want?
To a certain extent. I mean, if my number comes up and it's time to within about 3 months of when I expect it, then I may just jump on it. But otherwise,
so he's patient. Are you patient?
I'm patient.
Yeah, I mean, I've waited this long. I mean, it's not just been the year-plus wait since I put down the reservation. I've literally been waiting for this car since I became aware of and became a super fan of Tesla in 2009, and had read Elon's not-so-secret master plan where there was going to be a mass market price car eventually. I thought, okay, well that's going to be it. I didn't even know what it would be called. So I've been waiting this long, and this is, you know, I'm a person, I've only ever owned 3 cars and 1 new car my entire adult driving up to 20 years now. So this is like a big special purchase for me, and I'm definitely going to wait and do it the way I really want to.
Now, we've all been waiting for this car. We think it's going to make a huge difference in the world. But do you think it's possible that the car will come out, be successful, come out on time, sell, you know, the 400,000 or 500,000 that have been reserved, and not really make a difference to the rest of the world? Or do you think that it's going to change everything?
I think in a lot of ways this is an iPhone moment. It's a wake-up call for the rest of the industry. We're already starting to see the fruits of that. I mean, every week has been gone by over the last year, and some car manufacturers announced some kind of plans to electrify their fleet. So it's still early days, but I think in a lot of ways, and it'll become especially real when the cars actually are on the streets and people see them and go, "What is that?" And they open the doors and they see the single screen. I mean, it's really going to make an impact. It's going to be a very impactful car.
And the proper advertising and marketing has not even begun. And
Exactly.
the fact that there are 400,000 plus reservations for a car that, you know, what at the time was over a year away, I mean, that's telling for me as to what the possible world effect on the auto industry is going to be for this thing.
But now, playing devil's advocate, there's
Yeah.
17.6 million cars sold in the U.S. every year. So couldn't the big manufacturers just be like, "That's nothing. We don't need that"?
They already made that mistake with the Model S, and now their market share in that segment is gone. So I think they're starting to pay, as Trevor alluded to, they're starting to pay closer attention, because if you notice BMW is committed to electrification because they don't want to see because the 3 Series would absolutely have its lunch eaten by this car if the car is, good when it comes out, and not, we don't have a Fisker Karma situation where it's just riddled with massive amounts of problems. So yeah, I mean, I think the wake-up call, the S was the wake-up call, and we're not going to see the same laissez-faire attitude of other manufacturers again.
Do you think the big manufacturers are hoping for some kind of, battery fire or something to douse the launch, or do you think that there's nothing could happen, like even a bad accident or something like that?
Well, anything can happen, of course. I mean, Tesla, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, garners a little too much press. And obviously when the media likes to jump on them when it's negative and stuff. But I mean, they're very proactive. I mean, remember when they had those battery fires, when they had punctures in the battery pack, and since when they fixed that problem, we haven't heard a single thing. It stopped, dead in its tracks. So they're very proactive in fixing issues. I mean, no car's perfect. I mean, not even Teslas and stuff. So, there'll be some hiccups here and there. There might be some small issues and stuff. The biggest thing you got to remember, of course, is the production ramp is a completely unknown thing right now. So that's really the biggest unknown for them. But from what I saw in the factory today, I can't say much other than the fact that they're working really hard.
There is a factory, basically.
Yeah, there is a production line. They're working really hard.
Trevor confirms there is a Tesla factory.
Yeah.
That's all he can say. Thank you so much for all your insights into this. And you guys have to go to Model 3 Owners Club and subscribe. You have to go over to Ride the Lightning podcast.
Yeah, look it up on iTunes or any other podcast service you prefer.
That's like a vidcast without the video part. All right, thanks guys.
Thanks.
Hey guys, it's Bobby from Now You Know. Thank you so much for watching this episode with Trevor from Model 3 Owners Club and Ryan from the Ride the Lightning podcast. We've left links in the description below to Trevor's YouTube channel and Ryan's podcast site. So make sure to check those out and subscribe to Trevor's channel and listen to Ryan's podcasts weekly. They're really great, and they were great guys, fun to talk to. Also, if you're interested in seeing more of the behind the scenes of our trip to San Francisco, you can check out our vlog videos. Thanks for watching this episode. Check out other videos. See you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we hope you check out their channels. Trevor has a website, Model 3 Owners Club. Hey guys, it's Bobby from Now You Know. Thanks for... I'm sorry guys, I'm tired, okay? I'm tired. I'm having trouble. Beep. Tape marker. Be sure to check out... Okay, action. From Model 3 Owners Club and Ryan from the Ride the Lightning podcast. You can check out both of their channels. Hey guys, it's Bobby from Now You Know. Thank you so much for watching this episode with Trevor. So I need to practice. I did it.